Yo, what's up guys? Yeah, PokeaimMD here with the next part of the Uber's Road to Top 10. Now, there were a few comments that asked me if I could use Palkia or Mewtwo, so this team has both of them. Big shout out to my boy Aberforth, and we're actually going to be using Sticky Web today with Z Heal Block Palkia. If you guys didn't know, basically it gives you +2 special attack, if I'm not mistaken, with the Z Heal Block, and it also, of course, prevents your opponent from healing. So this could be cool versus like a fatter Mon, like Blissey, or Chansey, depending, because Chansey's actually viable in Ubers now that we have Pokemon like Alolan Muck to Pursuit Trap Gengar. But yeah, we have that, we have Taunt, Mega Mewtwo Y, Geomancy Xerneas, SD, Groudon, and then bulk up Marshadow. So this should be a fun one. Just straight up offense. This needs EVs. I'll put it in special attack. There you go. Now I have 4 special attack. Might as well make it timid and 0, though I don't confuse myself or something. We have Taunt because we don't want Primal Groudon setting up. This team does not have a ground resist, so we definitely don't want Primal Groudon setting up. We do lose out on Magikarp with that, but Nuzzle is really nice for those Pokemon that could otherwise taunt us. So let's go ahead and look for a battle. Apparently Aberforth was telling me that, of course we get Sableye, like the first turn. Apparently Aberforth was telling me that, he was telling me that the problem with the Uber's ladder, oh thank god they fixed the timer too, there was something wrong with it. The problem with the Uber's ladder is that it takes forever to get like certain games, but I'm going to lead off with my Groudon, because if he leads off with Sableye, I can hit that thing hard with Precipice Blades. Foul Play would hurt if he goes for it, but I don't mind. I want to SD up immediately if he chooses to go for Protect. I don't mind a Fake Out either. Especially because this thing is a giant threat. He could have he could go out to a Veltal right now. Honestly, that would be his best play, I would say. But I'm gonna SD up here. He doesn't know if I'm Eruption though, so I'm not sure what Arceus type he is. He does go directly into a Veltal. Now this could be a Foul Play variant. It's like 100% be a Foul Play variant. But I need to get rid of this thing for Marshadow or even Mewtwo to put in a lot of work. Mewtwo could put in work. Sableye is a giant threat though, so we're gonna go right for the Stone Edge right here as he goes up to Groudon. Surprisingly, because based on his team, it would be a bulkier variant of Groudon, I would say. But the fact that that did so much to me kind of leaves me guessing right here, because that did so much. I'm actually gonna import this real quick and calc that, because I want to check how much HP that Groudon is running. So the fact that Yveltal also switched out leads him to believe that he might be a bulkier variant, but it'll still die to Stone Edge at +2 because we're adamant. Let me calc this real quick. Sorry about that. Oof. I love Groudon, man. Primal Groudon. Like, some people were saying, "Oh man, I haven't seen a team you use without it." It's literally you're literally putting yourself at a disadvantage if you don't use Primal Groudon. Uber defensive. So he definitely is not running HP on this set, because, but that doesn't even make any sense. So what type of damage? The hell? Am I doing something wrong here? I did 71. This boy's minus defense earth power. It has to be that. I did 71, so he has to be a minus defense nature. No idea why it's still careful. So let's go hasty or something like that. Yeah, he's minus defense. He's 100% minus defense. So minus defense, and I am assuming something like earth power is going to come out. Z-Palkia is really good, so I don't want to use it just now because it can set up on this guy. I'm going to go directly into Mewtwo and just let it take the incoming earth power or Precipice Blades that he wants to go for. He's minus defense. Yep, there it is. I knew it. And we'll go for my strongest attack right here, which is Fire Blast. He could go out to Sableye, but I mean, this will still do a decent chunk to it, considering I am Mega Mewtwo Y after all. I want to Mega Evolve too, because I want to get the strongest Fire Blast off versus this. So Sableye is going to be forced to recover right here, while my Xerneas can win very, very easily. Especially because Groudon already took the damage I needed. So we'll go out to Xerneas right here, just because we want to Moonblast the incoming Ferrothorn. We want to Moonblast that incoming Ferrothorn. Actually, I think Palkia is the better play, because he should go Ferrothorn right here. Should always go. That made 0 sense, because if I Moonblast right there, I just won. You know what? We'll take it though. We shall take it. That actually made 0 sense. If I Moonblasted, I knocked that guy out, I got up my hazards, and I won the game. Whatever, we'll Z Heal Blow. Heal Block, excuse me. It doesn't matter if Magic bounces back. I don't need a heal anyway. Hello, I am Palkia, I am inside. So go ahead and show me your counters. I'm assuming this might be Arceus Fairy. I am not 100% sure, but I'm going to go for Spatial Rend here. As he does go directly into Ferrothorn. So he goes into the one Mon that I needed him to go out into. So now I can Geomancy up when a Veltal comes out and win the game. Doesn't matter if he doubles out to anything. This is Fire Blast. And I don't even have to hit a Moon Blast, hit a Focus Blast now. So I will definitely take that. I will 100% take that. Mewtwo comes out. More than likely just going to go for Side Strike here. Just to knock me out. It doesn't matter. Palkia did the job I needed it to do. I kind of want to keep it alive though. My own Mewtwo, I feel like it doesn't do as much because Sableye now is there in Veltal. So he goes right for the Life Orb Side Strike and Taunt Life Orb. We're gonna go Smeargle because we can Nuzzle here, and even if he goes Sableye, that will be paralyzed. So I don't mind. And Sableye is the Pokemon I want to be in. That way I can go for Moonblast with my. With my Xerneas. I actually want to keep this Mon alive too because I can always Nuzzle here. So we'll go directly into Palkia right now. If he wants Toxic, that's fine. We can fire off Hydro Pumps. The fact that he's paralyzed is really good. Doubles out to Mewtwo. Very good play, but he's just taking more Life Orb hits. And in fact, he's taking more Life Orb hits for my what's it called, Marshadow. Marshadow. How much does Shadow Sneak do to Mewtwo? It's regular Mewtwo, not Mewtwo Y, so it has better defenses. 77 to 91%. Okay. I'm okay with that. Yep, I only need one more Life Orb hit on this guy. I only need one more Life Orb hit, and I want to set up on a Veltal whenever that thing comes out. So we'll go Smeargle one more time. And we'll just click Nuzzle. And he gives me his Mewtwo. Nice. I do not mind that at all. I definitely don't. Mewtwo is now in range of every single attack, especially like a Moonblast or anything. And I could just click Nuzzle again. I don't want to give him... I'm not going to give him hazards. I'd rather him fake me out and knock me out. Plus, Sableye is a percentage lower than it would have been. You just can go for Foul Play here. Toxic. Para. You going to go for the Para? Okay, that's a good play. Just knock me out, please. Anyway, today, knock me out. I don't know his Arceus type, but Marshadow plus Groudon should be able to deal with any Arceus type. Xerneas is mainly the Pokemon I'm looking for, though. Come on, stop recovering. I know you're gonna get 1% more, but I don't know how much of a difference that's gonna make. Okay, so let's see. Based on that Fire Blast damage from Mewtwo onto Sableye. Let's check this real quick. Custom shit. Sableye. 47. So it's definitely running. I don't think it'd be Calm Max. Yeah. So definitely it's not Calm Max, but either way we're gonna count Xerneas right here. Moonblast still kills regardless, but I mean it's definitely not Calm Max, and I don't want to go for Geomancy just yet because I can Geomancy up on a Veltal pretty safely, but I don't want to get Toxic right here. He opts to switch out to Mewtwo, which is gonna die, so I'm not sure why. Groudon doesn't knock me out. A Veltal, like if I Geomancy there, I still set up on him. Arceus comes out, which I do not mind. Yeah, I'm gonna Geomancy up and win this game soon. I don't mind him SDing up either. We'll go directly into Groudon. He can't. If he's the only thing that can beat me is Chocolate Berry, but I can close combat that thing. I can close combat it anyway. And if he goes for Earthquake like he does, that's definitely Life Orb too. Even if it was a crit, that's definitely like 100% Life Orb. As he knocks me out, and I can just go right out into my Marshadow right here. And bulk up, and if he goes a Veltal, he knocks me out with Oblivion Wing. If he goes Sableye, I'm fine. Basically, I Geomancy up now and I win versus everything. You can't fake me out anyway. Kind of want to just bulk up again. This Foul Play doesn't knock me out after bulk ups. Just trying to make sure the best way of winning this. Plus he's paralyzed, so he could still lose either way. 83 to 9. Yeah, let me book my defense too while you're doing this, so I know. Okay. No, the better play is just going right for Spectral Thief because it does 2 KO you. Plus, if you get paralyzed again, Yveltal's your only mon that can revenge kill me. Yep. And that's why paralysis is so good. And this is why we nuzzle, so we're able to deal with Sableye. I can't believe he Moonblast. If he Toxic that one turn. If I clicked Moonblast, I was in such a good position. I was in such a good position, man. Just close combat here. This is +1. It does a lot. That does a lot, but that did at the same time it did too little to Xerneas, I feel. Or to, excuse me, to Yveltal. So that's definitely, yep, a leftovers variant, as I figured. And we can just Geomancy up here and should be able to win the game. There's no way that's faster than me. Okay, he Sucker Punched my Xerneas. So yeah, that's why I'm not sure, like what, like that didn't even make much sense. Either way, Sucker Punch doesn't do enough for even a crit extreme speed. Crit Sucker Punch and the crit extreme speed does not knock me out. Doesn't even bother going for it. And yeah, that was definitely a hasty nature Groudon with Earth Power. I knew it. But we got that. We got some points now. Nice. 16-34. I guess we decayed a little bit too. So let's go ahead and look for another battle. That was an interesting game, man. I understand sometimes making plays that what's it called? If you're predicting your opponent to do something, but I don't know. Some of that like the toxic play didn't make sense to me because if you lost that, I got up hazards which completely devastated your team. So we're facing offense versus offense, and this is where having Magikarp would definitely be a little bit better on my Smeargle. But we can nuzzle, just nuzzle it down. Maybe that's why I should put Jolly. This is where Magikarp will be a lot better. So I'm gonna put Jolly again. I want my attack back. I don't care about being paralyzed. Yeah, so we nuzzle this thing. I believe I just go hard Xerneas and just set up. Especially if he gets paralyzed. Oof. Yep. Paralysis is such a good ability. So we're gonna Geomancy up right now. He could have taunted me right there. But we break his Focus Sash, we Geomancy up, and we do a ton of damage. He does have like a bunch of priority, but Marshadow puts in a lot of work. And no matter what Pokemon he goes out into, it's pretty much dying. Like Groudon will be 2 KO'd by Moonblast. And it has to hit Press's Blades to do damage to me. This is definitely an offensive Groudon, just based on the fact that this is a Stealth Rocker. So this will do a ton. It will be a 2 KO. And like I said, yep, that's the problem. And now he loses because Bullet Punch into Extreme Speed doesn't knock me out. He needs to sack a lot of Pokemon to knock me out. And Groudon being gone is great for Palkia. Arceus will go down. And Bullet Punch should not be able to knock me out from Lucario. I don't believe he'll do 61%. So he has to sack Rayquaza too. Yep. To revenge kill me. To revenge kill me with Lucario. And this is where Paralysis is just so nasty, man. Paralysis is so nasty. And he has to Bullet Punch me here. Man's had to sack half his team. The funny thing is I can still lose. I can still reverse lose to his Xerneas if it's Z Xerneas, which it more than likely is. Huh. I'm trying to think about the best course of action to not lose to Z Xerneas. I mean, I have Groudon alive. Yeah, we're just gonna go Marshadow and click close combat. I have Groudon alive, so I can still beat his Xerneas with Spectral, and plus I have Spectral Thief. Like if it was Z anyway, I had to make this play. If it's regular Geomancy, I steal its boost regardless, and I didn't see a Z move on him. So if it's Z Geomancy, I steal his boost anyway, and Groudon still takes a hit. But I'm still on the same. Plus Mega Mewtwo Y does it one Moonblast. So we just Spectral Thief here. As we get a crit, that looks to be really bulky too. It was indeed a very bulky variant. Just Shadow Sneak here into my Groudon winning the game. Of course, I still have to connect as well. Does my Mega Mewtwo Y live? I don't think so. I know Mega Mewtwo Y is really bulky though. Xerneas. +2. Wow. No, maybe that's because in that, it's funny because I can literally lose the exact same way he lost half his Pokemon. In that one live, I used like a really cool Mewtwo that could live everything. But yeah, it comes down to this. He misses Focus Blast. It looks like I mispressed his blades as well. This move, man. But looks like I hit it because we see these right here, and that's gonna be game. So that's the problem with using Precipice Blades, like literally in a position where you hit or miss and you can lose. I don't know why I changed Smeargle because it's not gonna do. Yo, ignore me. As long as it does that 1%, because I don't want to be confused and hit myself. Not that there's any real confusion in Ubers anyway. I mean, Swagger's not up here, is it? People don't use Swagger. Oh, there's Swagger Claws. Yeah, you know, it's fine, whatever. There you go, there you go. We're not gonna get confused. There's no way we can get confused. Unless I'm Technician. I was about to say I could put on-tap boy anyway, but I had Technician, so. Yeah, that's the problem with using Ubers and Precipice Blades. Same thing, I found the same issue when I was playing VGC as well. When these mons were alive, how many times did I miss Precipice Blades in Origin Pulse? That's Pokemon though. And it's crazy how Xerneas is still just a giant threat because this team does not have any priority outside of Marshadow, and I had to go Marshadow to revenge kill. I could have went out into... The thing is, I could have went out to Mewtwo, right? But if he was Z Geomancy, which he obviously wasn't, he has Power Herb, but if he was Z Geomancy, Taunt wouldn't work. And he could Z Geomancy and take 2 turns and still beat me. Sashik would do a lot though, but I don't know. Like Z Geomancy probably would have won, so I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, we got another one, and this time, first game, we can finally set up Sticky Web. Though he does have Defog and potentially Defog. This is a team that I've used, maybe? I'm not sure. Web's up first always, though. This is the first game I've actually been able to click that. Doesn't burn me either, so I get up my rocks. Maybe Paralysis would be better. Nah, rocks are definitely better. These are rocks. Not much else to say there. Those are rocks, right? My Groudon does not... I don't believe it outspeeds Marshadow, even after the Sticky Web, so I'm actually worried about setting up there. Palkia, Mewtwo, this can win. Wow, this is a problem. We're gonna go Palkia here. And we're just gonna go right for Z-Heal block. Immediately. I need my special attack boost so I can actually OHKO Pokemon like Ho and whatnot. If he wants to go Groudon, I get my special attack boost for Spatial Ren. He can roar me if he wants to. I also need this because I need to be able to threaten whatever fairy or whatever that is. I don't think I've used a Ho yet though, so I'm pretty sure this is gonna hurt. This Brave Bird is gonna hurt. I'll go for Toxic though. Wow. Alright, so I think you'd go Groudon here because Hydro Pump is so obvious. But either way, if he Brave Birds me, he'll die. So I'm gonna go for Spatial Ren, and I get a crit. So like I said, if he Brave Birds me, he'll die anyway. So that's good for Ho. I mean, that's good for Xerneas, as well as Marshadow. He can obviously go into Marshadow though and destroy me right now. That's unfortunate. I didn't want to pull the trigger because of Groudon. I'm Spatial Running anyway. All right, so we should be good here. My own Marshadow can knock him out. Mewtwo does love the hit. I think I want to make Mewtwo, and I'm not going to Mega Evolve because I don't want to take the... I don't want to potentially die to the Shadow Sneak. I definitely won't die to a regular Shadow Sneak, but yeah, Mewtwo's the best play, especially because I do have Taunt to prevent Defog from potentially Arceus types. And plus, Side Strike hits really hard anyway, and I would love to knock out his own Marshadow. I didn't want to go out to my own Marshadow because I don't want to invite Scizor in, though maybe that'd be better for me if Scizor came in. Not sure. Not 100% sure. But I wanted to be able to fire off a Side Strike here, and I also don't want to take as much... Like, if I can afford taking damage... If I can afford taking damage on my... I don't even care if he doubles out to ground on here. This is going to do a lot. Oh, he stayed in. Hit. Nice. Nice. Okay, so Xerneas is once again looking better. And if I can afford taking damage on my shard, I was going to say that I can easier... Or I can check something like Groudon easier because I can bulk up more. Or I can take more hits because I'm bulked up. Xerneas comes out. We're going to taunt you, my friend. You will not be sitting up today. There it is. And we're just going to Side Strike, because it will be a 2-hit KO. Yeah, there's the play. So I got rid of Xerneas early, which is really nice. And Marshallow's just looking so good too, because all the Mons that could take the hits, Scizor, Ho-Oh, and Xerneas are all down. They're all down, so I love that. And he goes Groudon as well, which is amazing. I could not have asked for a better turn, because now Xerneas does win. So we're gonna Mega Evolve here because we want to get off the strongest Side Strike possible. 42. I really feel like I hyped that up for no reason. I also don't think you're faster than me, so. And I also know that I kill you with Shadow Sneak now, so I'll take that. Yeah, I don't. Are you gonna be Rest? Fire Punch. It don't matter. I Shadow Sneak you. I Shadow Sneak you. I probably could have. Nah, I wasn't gonna say Geomancy because I'm not that bulky, but we Shadow Sneak Groudon. Get rid of that Mon. Mewtwo put in a lot of work there. I'm happy about that. Arceus Ground comes out, which is definitely an issue. But he can't SD up and beat me. And if he's special, I bulk up here and I go for Special Thief if he SDs up. And he is SD. Nice. I don't set up here, right? No, I don't set up here. I go Groudon. This is definitely SD, because I would die to life, or me can go for SD of his own. I could Special Thief later and get a kill, and then Geomancy up safely with Xerneas. So that should be his play. Basically, you'll understand what I'm saying if he decides to SD up here. He doesn't. Maybe I'm thinking. Either way, it's the play to go out into Xerneas now and Geomancy, because I knock out Arceus and then he can't Shadow Sneak beat me because I have one Life Orb hit left. So I think I made the right course of action to prevent myself from losing to him SDing there, because he was faster than you can see. As you can see, he was faster than my Groudon. But then again, it didn't do enough to Xerneas anyway. But I'm just saying, if that did do enough, like if he crit me, like I just crit him right there. If he crit me, because that always knocked him out. But if he crit me, and then Shadow Sneak knocked me out, I always had my faster Shadow Sneak in the back to win the game. So I think I made the best late game play possible, especially because he went for that Z move versus me. So we are 1666 on the ladder. Where is that? The hell? When do we get to top 29? Huh? The ladder's just the end of the ladder is just approaching. That's weird. Anyway, I want Palkia to get a sweep, but it doesn't look that possible. We do have a fun game though ahead of us. It's nice. Double Defogger is always fun. I need rocks up. Salamence is a threat, especially if it Salamence just wins if it's Z refresh. Or Salamence just wins if it's refresh. Xerneas can win because his Xerneas checks are very shaky. This Whirlwind is toxic. It runs like Roost, Spikes, Toxic, Whirlwind, I think. Something like that. Anyway, Palkia is really good in this as well. I say that a lot, I feel like, but like my particular Palkia set is really good in this, so what can I say? Anyway, leading off with my Smeargle. I like it. I like getting up hazards. He has Arceus Steel as a lead. That does not matter too much for me because I can nuzzle you unless it's... I don't want to bring it to life, but I said unless it's like sub SD, we're good. And we get the Paralysis, which is really cool. I don't think webs are as important as Stealth Rock. He could have Extreme Speed, I suppose. I don't know. Do these guys run Extreme Speed? Whatever, we get the Stealth Rock up. Nice. So we get up Rocks up, and we get up Rocks up. Yes, yes we do. Yes we do. I mean, hello. Looking for his switch-ins, like... I'm just gonna Mega Evolve and click Fire Blast here. Like, where are your switch-ins? He could go Giratina, but I can taunt that monster. And with Arceus being paralyzed, I would love if he actually goes Salamence here. That'd be nice. Arceus being paralyzed means my Palkia outspeeds his entire team outside of Salamence. Like if he sacks Salamence, I win. And if he goes Groudon, I get the damage I need for +2 spatial. Right, and then I can set up on the Arceus as well. Actually, I probably should have set up right there, but I want a little bit of extra damage on Groudon first. So I'm gonna Mega Evolve and just click Fire Blast. I think regular Fire Blast is better. I don't want to get my defense dropping. And I definitely want rocks up as well. He goes out into Giratina, which we shall taunt. Prevent hazards, prevent defog, prevent Dracos. And I really, really like Xerneas here. And now the main reason I like Xerneas is because I can weaken Groudon and I can knock out Arceus with the Geomancy boosted attack. I think Xerneas can also just win. But yeah, he just goes for Shadow Sneak there. So we're going to Geomancy up early. Now the reason we're doing this is because we want to pressure Groudon immediately. We also pressure Arceus Steel. If I do land the Focus Blast, Arceus should go down. But I mean, I missed Pressure's Blaze, my opponents have missed Pressure's Blaze, and my opponents have missed Focus Blast, so this is more than likely not going to hit. Oh, it does connect. So we knock out Arceus, and we get the damage off that we need on Groudon. We get the damage off that we need on Groudon as well for my Palkia to put in some work. And that is what I like to see. That is what I like to see. So we're just Moonblast here. No point in risking missing when Moonblast does 2 KO. As my opponent is going to land his. Get rid of Groudon, nice. Giratina is going to come out. More than likely just go for Shadow Sneak. That's fine. We broke through Arceus Steel, which is unfortunately the mon that I wanted to set up on. But we can now go out into our Palkia. I think I have to Z-Heal block right here. I think I have to. Because I can't let Xerneas set up. Even if he Dracos me or Dragon Tails me or does whatever here, I have to set up here. Because I can't let Xerneas set up for free. I'm hoping this is not Scarf Xerneas, by the way. Alright, Palkia. Let's go. If this is not Scarf Xerneas, I knock it out with +2 Hydro Pump. I live a hit from Salamence, and I win the game. Let's go. Let's go, Palkia. That is what I like to see. Go ahead and show me the end game sweeping. Let us go, Palkia. Let's go. He's a GG, yep. Because I live one hit from, of course I have to hit all my moves. But once Salamence goes down, Mega Mewtwo Y wins anyway. I live one hit. Go ahead and spatial run this guy. And I'm faster too because he's bulky immense. Oh, that's amazing. Palkia got the late game sweep that I wanted. GG. That was awesome. But basically, it was my best play. Or in my best interest to make that play. Because, again, if he Dragon Tailed me, you know, that sucks, right? But that's also a Groudon switching. Like, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if he should have switched. He didn't know what my Palkia set was at all. And he thought if I was just a regular Palkia, I would obviously go for Spatial Run there. That give Xerneas a chance to set up. His Xerneas might have been Aromatherapy Geomancy, something you haven't seen in a long time. But it might have been. It definitely might have been. And that would have given me a problem. So where are we? Number 21 on the ladder. Ooh, we're number 21 on the ladder. That's so cool. Top 10 is still about 40 points away. Oh, we're making really good time. Alright, so let's get another one. If possible, let us get ourselves another one. I'm so happy that Palkia put in work, man. I'm so happy. Like, that's the one game that I wanted. And I really want to end it on that, but we're only at 28 minutes. I don't know why. Some people don't like when they're like less than 30 minutes. I don't know. I don't think it makes a difference because, you know, if you watch, I don't know why I stopped looking. If you watch like a show with a commercial or whatnot, oh, we have opposing webs. That'll be fun. That'll be fun. So we're definitely getting up webs here. First. Webs are always first. I can go for Magic Coat. So he's probably just going to go for Infestation first. I'm going to go for Taunt. Because he'll probably go for Infestation. I don't mind if he has Zenithal Herb. I don't care because I get up my hazards anyway. And I just Encore him to that Taunt. Or I taunt him into that Encore. No, I'm the one that's Encore, not him. What am I saying? What is wrong with me? Wait, can I win this game right here, though? He can't Encore me again, though. Is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. And he's locked into, Man, I don't even care. I'm getting on my sticky webs. I love how he said the exact same thing. He does not care. I'm going to taunt him. That way he can't set up Stealth Rock, at least. And get mine up. You know what? This is a freaking Shuckle, and I need to break its, Sturdy. So, we are going to break your Sturdy right now, and you're paralyzed, too. And all I gotta do is spam taunt and never switch. Because my Smeargle is actually going to be faster than his entire team. Yeah, we always go for this. Doesn't matter if he tries and 1v1s me. Like, I like how that's doing 1%. Thank God. I thought I'd be doing 0. I saw some calcs that these moves were doing 0. Like, what are you doing? So, we always taunt, again, prevent setup. There's no point in giving him free rocks. Just 1v1 me. This is the slowest battle. This is the slowest 1v1 I've ever seen. It's like that battle in the anime where Metapod used Harden versus Metapod. Ash Ketchum is such a good trainer. Look at that Shuckle slowly being worn down. I bet you I can set up a Geomancy and win the game. But we won't. We shall not. Hey, switch on the Groudon. I'm on the threat. Go Groudon. Go Xerneas. I'm sure I could have done this differently, but... Oh, he goes Marshadow, so that has to go for Close Combat to knock me out. Yeah, you don't deserve anything. Aren't I faster? Nice, so now he's also going to be in range of Shadow Sneak always. Well, I take that. If he wants to go Shuckle, he probably more than likely will go Shuckle here, but because of those defense drops, it's way too enticing for me to go for Shadow Sneak here. I'm definitely not going to risk anything. It's way too enticing for me to go for Shadow Sneak right here. Like, it's like, oof. Even if he goes Shuckle, it doesn't matter. Like, he's going to go Shuckle now, most likely. But I'm going to go directly into Palkia and go for my Z move. Because Palkia is more than likely faster than a lot of his team, if not all of it. Especially because he's running webs. Yep. So, again, we're going to go for our Z move now, which you can't Encore me into. And all I got to do is click Hydro Pump. Palkia, I choose you, buddy. I don't mind him getting up rocks. And again, he can't Encore me into that because it is a Z, if I'm not mistaken. Or I can use Z moves outside of Encore. You got Paralyzed. I don't remember how it works exactly, but whatever, I got it. And we click Hydro Pump here. Hello! One down. Who is next? You decide. Epic rap battles of victory. No? Okay. Hey, don't set up your Geomancy Xerneas on a Hydro Pump dodge, please. Thanks. I would appreciate me connecting this next Hydro Pump, please. Because this is a giant threat. Thank you. Get out of there. Hey, 3 giant threats gone. Who next? You decide. This is a giant threat too if I manage to miss, but I am faster than, especially because it's Dual Dance Groudon. But he has to SD up and Rock Polish to beat my team. And plus Spacer Rain also has a chance of critting, plus it might just kill. So Palkia is putting in work, I'm happy about that. Like, I've been loving the Uber's Road to top 10. Oh, it just died. Could be. Could be. Who next? They call me Palkia. It just died. I've been loving the Uber's Road to top 10, because, especially these last 3 episodes, because even though, yeah, I am using Pokemon like Marshadow and Groudon a lot, I mean, they're literally the best Pokemon in the tier, besides Arceus like Fairy currently. I'm going to use them, but even though I have been, Pokemon like Zekrom, Kyurem White, and Palkia, they don't usually get to shine in this meta, but I'm glad that I'm able to use them and they are actually putting in work. So we're actually going to end the episode there at 1697. We are so close to top 10, and I would love to end it right here. But there's one more team I want to use. There's one more team I want to use, and hopefully we can make it with that one. If not, I gotta use another team. But this Webs team has been putting in a lot of work, and Palkia, the last 2 games just went in. So I hope you guys all enjoyed. Of course, if you did, feel free to leave a like, you can subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Have a good one. Goodbye, friends.